Hey guys! So today is a pumpkin spice themed video. Can you tell? What can I say? I love pumpkins. So for today's video I was going to go get a Starbucks pumpkin spice latte because that just like keeps the vibe of the whole video going. But my father-in-law bought me pumpkin spice K-cups. I have my cup right here, so I figured why not just make a pumpkin spice coffee at home. So that is what I did for today. So if you love pumpkins, be sure to stick around, especially if you like this coppery orangey eye look, which I am in love with. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I do upload Monday and Friday at 2, and we have a lot of fun here. Lots of lifestyle and beauty videos, lots of makeup tutorials. So we're gonna get started with this very pumpkin-y themed video. I started off this makeup look by going in with my Wander Beauty Illuminating Glow Ahead Face Oil. This is my favorite way to prep my face for makeup. So I've already put that on and I've already let it set into my skin. So I'm ready to go in with the foundation that I'm going to be using today. I am using the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation. This is my favorite foundation for the fall and winter months. I think it's because it's more of a full coverage foundation, but it's not too much and you can get it to look natural. I still think this foundation is still a little bit too light for me, but it's kind of that hard transition time when I'm going from the summer into the fall and my skin is just still a little bit darker than it would be in the fall. Now I'm ready to go in with my Jeffree Star Magic Star Concealer. This is my favorite way to prep my eyes for eyeshadow and to get rid of my under circles. So, especially since I've been sick, we've really been on the struggle bus with dark circles, so we need to get rid of those today. I used to never wear concealer, you guys, ever, and now that I've started wearing concealer, I can't stop. I really like what it does for brightening up my under eyes and making me look more awake. I just can't go back. And I want this eye look to have a really nice base before I go in with all this eyeshadow. And the Jeffree Star Magic Star Concealer never fails me when it comes to priming my eyes for eyeshadow. I'm going to do my eyebrows really quick using my On Point Mia ADORA pencil. I've been loving this recently and it's really easy to get a quick eyebrow look, so I'm going to do this really quick and be right back. For today's eye look, I am going to use my Dominique Latte palette. This is the perfect palette for today's video because of this shade alone. This shade is actually called Pumpkin Spice, so it's perfect for today's video. I'm going to use this color in Pumpkin Spice to create a nice transition / crease shade. And this is going to be a very intense smoky eye. So I am not being shy with this color because we want that orange to show. For this pumpkin look, I wanted a really pretty coppery look all over my eyelids. So I have this Natasha DENONA color. This one is the one that I was thinking about using today, this coppery shade right here. Now I also have the Bare Minerals Loose Eyeshadow in the shade Panther, and this is a very pretty coppery shade as well. So I like going in with the lighter shade first and just figuring out where I want this sparkle to be and creating the shape that I want, and then I'll go in with the darker eyeshadow. I want to go in with a little bit of a deeper copper finish. So I'm going to try this Panther color right here from Bare Minerals. I have not used Bare Minerals in a long time, so I'm a little bit nervous to see how these colors are going to blend together, but I'm going to try it. So I'm going to go in with this flat brush once again and just dip it in here. And I'm going to focus it on the outer edge, just to add a little bit more copper to this look. I don't know, sometimes bare mineral eyeshadows can be a little bit tricky for me. Okay, so I actually like how this is turning out. I'm just focusing it on the outer edge and making it a little bit more coppery. I'm going back into my Dominique Latte palette and I'm going to use this pumpkin spice shade again. Also, like while I'm creating this, you guys can find like whatever eyeshadows you have and come up with the same look. You don't have to have these same eyeshadows to create the look that I am. So I'm going back and just deepening that orange shade just a little bit, making sure that the orange is really popping out. And I'm going to bring it to the outer edge just a little bit more. I don't want to bring it up too high here because then it's just going to make my eyes droop a little bit and look smaller. I want my eyes to look big. So I'm fanning it out so that they look wider and bigger. Next, I'm going to go in with the same eyeshadow palette. I'm going to go into the shade in Hazelnut, and I'm going to use this to really deepen the outer corner and make things really pop and look really defined. Just giving my eyeshadow a little bit more of a deeper color in the outer edges. This will just make things look a little bit more defined. And I'm going back into my orange shade and making sure that it's all blended together. I'm going to use my Luxie brush. This is just a little defining brush. I'm going to go into this color right here. This is more of a champagne color in the NATASHA DENONA palette. And I'm going to use this to brighten up my inner corner. This just kind of reminds me of like the white pumpkins. I just want to stamp it on my tear duct right here. I don't want to go too intense. Otherwise it's just going to get up onto my nose and it's going to ruin the effect of bringing the light to that portion of your eye. I'm going to go back into my pumpkin spice shade right here and I'm going to make sure that I really diffuse this color on my lower lash line. I want it to be smoky and make my eyes look really big. So that is the goal for this look. I like using this brush from Moda, and I'm going to use this to really diffuse this eyeshadow and make my eyes look very, very smoky. So you see how I'm kind of like making a V on this outer edge here? I'm trying to keep that shape because that's what's kind of bringing attention to the shape of my eye. So I'm really trying to make sure that I keep things blended and in with this shape that I'm creating. Now that I have the majority of my eyeshadow on, I'm going to make sure that everything is blended together by setting my foundation and make sure that everything is blurred and kind of correlates with each other. So I'm going to use a little bit of this and just make sure that everything blends together and that my makeup is set in place. For the next step, I'm going to go in with my Kat Von D tattoo liner. We're going to get the nice, thin, precise cat flick. I'm making sure that my cat flick is falling in line with the shape of that I made with the eyeshadow. So I'm trying... Are you serious? I can fix that, don't worry. As I was saying, I'm trying to make sure that my cat flick is following the shape that I made with my eyeshadow, this V shape right here, because that's what's really gonna make the look right here, I think, and just making sure that everything is going in the right direction. Okay, I gotta stop talking because I cannot talk and do my eyeliner at the same time. So I'm gonna finish this up really quick and then I'll be right back and we'll finish this makeup look. Next, I'm going to go ahead and curl my eyelashes and make sure that I get some nice lashes before I go in with my falsies. For mascara today, I'm using my NYX On The Rise mascara. I like using this mascara when I'm putting false eyelashes on. because it gives my eyelashes a little bit of something, but it's not too much. Like, it doesn't get cakey. It's a very thin formula. So, but it keeps my eyelashes lifted for when I put the false eyelashes on, if that makes sense. Those of you who wear false eyelashes know what I'm talking about. Did I even show you what it looks like? Excuse me, how rude of me. This is what the mascara looks like. Sorry I didn't show that to you, how rude of me. So just getting a little bit of a coat on the base of my eyelashes because that's really going to help me out once I get these fake eyelashes on. My voice is going away. For bronzer today, I'm going to use my Huda Beauty Tantour Contour Cream. It's probably not the best idea to go on top of a powder like this, but I really like this bronzer and it really blends out really well. I just really like this stuff and it blends out so well. I love it. I use my Morphe M439 to really blend out the eyeshadow, the bronzer. And I like contouring with a cream product because then I'm not getting the bronzer everywhere. I feel like I can focus my bronzer a little bit more. If I rely solely on a powder bronzer, I feel like it kind of gets very diffused everywhere and it's not as structured as it could be. So that's why I like going in with a cream product first for my contouring, and then I'll go in on top with a powder bronzer. I'm going to go into my Too Faced Cocoa Powder Foundation and I'm going to tap this on top of my contour cream just to deepen things up a little bit. Sometimes bronzer can get a little bit crazy on me and it's not as structured and defined as it could be. So I'm going to go in with a very diffuse stippling brush. This is from Morphe, and I'm going to dip very lightly into this color because it's very, very, very pigmented. Here I have the Olivia number 18 in Shorty. These are the Huda Beauty lashes. So let me take them out of this shiny packaging and show you up close what they look like. I actually really like these. These were a little bit more difficult to put on, but I think it's because I didn't put enough lash glue on the edges. So it was a little bit harder to put on, but like they fit perfectly to my eye shape. I didn't have to trim them or anything. Whenever I trim them, I end up getting the second one shorter. I don't know why, but I do. Those of you who like putting false lashes on, you know what I mean. Oh, yes, I'm really liking how this is turning out. I'm really excited. This is so fall. I love it. So I'm going to go ahead and do my lower lash line with this mascara from NYX. To finish off the eye look, I'm going to go in with my Appeal Gel Liner and I'm going to go in and line my waterline. I've talked about this quite a bit this month, but I just like how this is really gentle on my waterline. It's not harsh and it doesn't hurt like some eyeliners do. For highlighter today, I'm going to use my COUTURE Diamond Glow Powder in the shade Summer Haze. This is going to be the perfect highlighter for today because it's a little bit of a champagne-y brown type of highlighter, and the Diamond Glow powders from COUTURE are my favorite. I don't know what it is about these powders, but oh my word, I love them so much. Like, how could you not like that? So pretty. I don't know. Whenever I wear this highlighter, I tend to get carried away and just keep on applying it because you can. You can just keep on going on top of this highlighter and it just keeps working. To finish off this look, I'm going in with my ColourPop Shayla Slow Down Lip Color. And then I'm going to be using something on top of this to make it very, very pumpkin-y and very fall. Okay, so I'm gonna let this dry down, and this is gonna be the base for the next thing that we're gonna go in with. And I think this next item is really gonna pull the look together, but I'm in a predicament, guys. Okay, so I have this shade right here, which is in Cheat Code, and then this is in the shade Obviously. So these are so similar, and I don't know which one was gonna look right with this look today. I'm thinking I need to go in with this shade. So yeah, I'm gonna try this shade in Cheat Code and see if this is right. What do you guys think? I think that this is good. The liquid lipstick is kind of toning down the copper in this shade, and I actually really like it. So yeah, that's kind of my combination for today. Yeah, and I actually really like it. I feel like I'm losing a little bit of the intense orange that I had in my eyeshadow. I am going to go on top of it one more time with that orange eyeshadow, because I know I mentioned that earlier in the video that I was probably going to have to end up doing that. I just want to make sure that the orange is really seen, because that's the whole focus of the video, is this crazy orange color, which I love. So that completes this look today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and be prepared because there are definitely going to be more fall videos coming your way. So I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching and sticking around and talking with me, and I will see you very soon. Bye!